Daisy, what up? How's it going? First one, yup. I think that's the first. Yeah, what are you guys up to? Mohammed? Shane, what up? Yeah, today was pretty empty out, right? I think it's because of the Rose Bowl or something yesterday. Yeah. Okay. Guy wasn't even looking. Frank, what up? I know, right? All hungover. They're all dizzy, puking. Missed the game, yeah, Pilates class. I don't know, but I was never really into that though. That's pretty dope. Yeah, guys, I don't see anybody there. I gotta fix my mount, guys. Oh, guys, let me fix my mount real quick. Alfredo, what up? Neil, what up? Good to see you guys in here. Nope. Oh yeah, super empty right now. Hold on, guys. Jap car, what up? Hold on, guys. So coming out a little bit later is cooler, so it's not too bad. All right. Happy Monday. You can say Super Bowl, it's boring. I mean, honestly, like, what channel was it on? Is that even on like basic television? Preston, what up? Where you going? This is the detention center, and not a soul is here. I think just a bunch of tags. Pizza? No, somebody picked up the boxes. Yeah, no wrap pizza today. I guess they're relieving some people right here. Nice cruise so far. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's nice to get out, get some fresh air. Let me see the temp. Oh, they moved this a little bit closer. Yeah, before it was further in. Yeah, nobody. Not a single person. Let's see. Yeah, 67 right now. Let me see. Did somebody get the slice? Yeah, somebody got the slice in there, guys. They made sure to snag that one. Yeah, I'm surprised. Maybe there was another protest today in LA. Greeting in Tiger skis. Jep car skis. Yeah, so yesterday was, yeah, nobody. Today's nobody. So maybe there's another location I got to find out about. Yeah, that is all great. Appreciate that. Let's see if anybody's up in that building. Yeah, there's people right there. The guy right there. There's two right there. One right there. Another right there. So I'll chill for a little while. Oh, let's see the fire, guys. Let's see what was burning here. Oh, dang, he burned a scooter, guys. Yup, that thing got charred. That's crazy. Look at that, guys. Let me check out the... Yup. Look at that tire, guys. Yeah, he roasted that thing. Yeah, the battery, I don't think it made it to the battery because it's protected by like that thick aluminum. And I don't think that little fire could, well, it could heat the battery up, right? But I don't think it could melt aluminum. Yeah, what that motor is done for, the brakes, that whole wheel. All right, so I'll chill around for a little while, guys, and then I'm gonna call it. I'll be here for about an hour. Yo, MD, what up? I'm pretty sure that's probably like a higher capacity battery. Probably not as strong, but a higher capacity. Yeah, because those things are like those batteries have to last all day until somebody picks them up. So yeah, probably not as powerful though. All right, let's cross it. Box truck pulling in. Medi Waste Disposal. You just got notified? Damn, it's crazy. I guess it's too tall to go in. Rick, what up? Best kind of donut. That one again. Man, YouTube suggests the same ones over and over. Gene Clay, what up? How's it going, Gene Clay? We could go around the block, or I'll go to Olvera Street in a little bit, cruise it around. Oh yeah, what the hell? It's your girl, Jackie, what up? 150 people per capacity. Over capacity. Oh, I'm pretty sure. What are you talking about, this place? I'm pretty sure there's like 10 people per room, per cell. All right, let's go to Olvera Street for a little bit. No kitchen, damn. I mean, I'm pretty sure on Monday there's not gonna be much going on over there. I was just at the ICE building. I'm gonna go to Olvera Street. Look at that, nice Porsche. Yeah, guy needs a light. You see? That doesn't serve warm food? Crazy. What the hell? Yeah, just probably just frozen foods, rotten frozen food. Yo, appreciate it. Everyone is hungover from the Super Bowl party. I know, right? So yeah, guys, cold tamales. Actually, I mean, some cold food it's actually kind of nice. You know, if it's like leftovers and you know, it depends what it is. But cold tamales, that'll be gross. Cold tacos, yeah, that's really not that good. Cold tamales, a cold taco, it's got to be warmed up. All right, so gonna make it back already. Where do these stairs go? Crazy, it goes under, guys, to over there. Check that out. Look at the little door down there. Yeah, that's kind of creepy. You don't drink, you're tired. Well, get some rest early. You're a few blocks away. Come to the detention center, we'll post up. Ah, hopefully that didn't freaking take out my tire. And these tires are paper thin too. No, I haven't been over there. Yeah, the only time like I'm actually by there is when I cruise by on the bike, just to ride through. But no, like chilling over there. No, I haven't been there. I should go though. Oh, guys, gonna put you guys on the mount. Okay, never mind. You in Dauphine City, but I thought you were 3 blocks away or a couple blocks away. Doesn't that mean you're in the same city? In the daytime? Oh, damn. That's like loose gravel right there. I think he's looking for like homeless people sleeping there, guys. Not gonna lie, this is a nice sidewalk right here, brand new. I go this way. What the hell? Concount, what up? Yeah, nobody. Gene Clay. Yeah, I guess it's just gonna be a quick stream, 1 hour stream. No bagpipes. No drummer. No signs. Goes another van right there. Do I have bright lights, like a headlight or me or what? They had 2 for 1, guys. Look at that. No, just 1 light. Just that one right there, little light bar. Yeah, they're bright enough though. Yeah, that's pretty good. Look at, you can see right there. I got it off Amazon for like $7. It was like on sale, and I just zip tied it. Like you can see the zip ties right there. Well, you can't even see, it's dark, but that works though. No, they painted it. Just that half, not that half, but that half. And all the graffitis painted over. 1,000-watt flashlight. I haven't, but I seen like the world's brightest flashlight. It's crazy. You could light up this whole building right here. That'd be cool to have one. Yeah, I was gonna do an unboxing and a review and the giveaway of this flashlight, but I turned it down. It was a really cool little pocket flashlight with it was like super bright, rechargeable and everything. I got a high quality one. Yeah, I know, right? Gene Clay, all the regulars. That's okay. During the week, people are probably just dizzy and hungover from the game. Yeah, Super Bowl. Everybody's even the streets today were empty. Like I went to a clinic and then I got off the 2 freeway right there on Glendale and the whole street was empty. You know where the 2 freeway ends? And yeah, it was like everything was empty. Okay, we got some guys right here. Pretty dope. Yeah, it's true. Got a few people pulling up though. Oh, okay, well, that's a good idea. You know what? I think I'm gonna do that for my tail light because I run my brake light and tail light, and even if my like the kit that I bought off of Amazon, even if the headlight's off, it still has the brake light on, and that's I think it's 36 volt. It's a 36 volt light. So that could cut my range, huh? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that. I'm just gonna buy or you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get a small 12 volt battery and try and connect it to, oh no, but it runs high voltage though. I don't know, I'll probably just get like a LiPo battery. Just for a headlight and tail light. For like ride outs though only. Look at that SC right there. Very nice right there. Yeah, I wish my Element was like that. Yeah, that is for sure good advice. I'm gonna do that for ride outs. Just like a jerry rig, a headlight and a tail light. No brake light. And then for like normal cruising around here, I could have my headlight and you know, like my normal system. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Sonic right there. Yeah, freaking hella glass right here. So what'd you guys think about that punk band that played right here for the protest? I think that was like pretty lit though. Like, there were a bunch of people here. Sonic for the win. I think they parked somewhere. The train right here. Nah, they didn't get arrested. Yeah, the band was dope, right? Man, I was like, it reminded me like of a gig back in the day. South LA gig. I don't know if anything could top that though. Honestly, that firework was pretty crazy and random. But yeah, but no, there's definitely going to be other crazy nights. I agree. Low energy tonight. Yeah, it's a chill night though. I consider these like more chill streams. Yeah, no problem. Appreciate it. You're welcome. Honestly, all I know is that night they were chasing somebody and they beat somebody. I mean, they said they beat him with the stick. So I'm guessing that was a person. Unless someone else got beat up with the stick and it wasn't the guy. Nice, hell yeah. I mean, even though this isn't really a protest or anything going on, but it is live in the ICE building, letting you know what's going on right now. That since there's 0 people here live. There's the best out there. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's pretty chill, pretty slow right now. But it's all good though. As long as you guys are here. So what's the temp where you guys are at? Right now over here, Little Tokyo, it is 66. 76. That's an old bus right there. I think that goes like Valley, I think. '72, perfect. That's like all like climate control. '75, nice. That's still pretty warm out. You see, today was the high of 77. I think it's gonna get cooler and cooler. Then we're gonna get some rain. I could already tell it's getting cooler at night again. Nice, nice. 10 degrees cooler, which that's kind of weird because usually it's like not that much of a difference, probably like 5 degrees. On the Pilot. In the winter, oh yeah, no, that's true. It gets pretty freezing up there. I believe Jap Car is in Texas. Yeah. The van right there. You see. Oh, guys. All right, it's a Q&A, guys. I mean, not a Q&A, a poll. What the hell? He stole my footage? Crazy. BDS? I don't know who that is. Yeah, no, there's a lot of people that do that. They'll just take they'll take footage and what is that? You know, claim it's theirs or something. But it's all good though. Rich Hard, what up? Cameras for accountability. That's good. You don't watch restreamers. You just support the, support the source. Like watching 10 windows on on one screen. I don't know. I mean, I couldn't even watch that. Like, what are you focusing on? Yeah, I appreciate that. Just support all the streamers, because without them, you're not gonna get really much. The people in the street. Talk to make money. Yeah, that's true. It's a lot of easy ways to make money online, and they just put like an AI generated voiceover over the stolen content. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that for sure. I did it for a little while, but then I stopped. But the thing though is that I need to start bringing a backup phone though. That's the thing. With watermark, crazy. Well, I mean, that's already kind of cool though, as long as there's a watermark. Oh yeah? Oh dang. All right, so far, upgrading the battery, it's winning. Yeah, the IN10 Pro, all I get. This doesn't fix the door yet. Yeah, it's only a 60 volt though. They should have put a 72 volt in that thing. Maintenance the e-bike. Yeah. It's just basically like relubing the headset, cleaning, maintaining the chain. $180. I mean, that's really not too bad. You probably got to do it annually. Now you can see it nice. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, exactly. You can see just tutorials on it. Yeah, I mean, like maintaining the bike, I mean, it all depends though. If it has like, a derailleur with multiple gears, and yeah, you could have it cleaned, and you could have it, the derailleur tuned, to shift correctly. But for the most part, it's probably just the chain and, checking if there's any frayed cables or anything. No, Teresa's not in chat. Not today, at least. Yeah, I could put a 72 volt, but supposedly, I think the biggest I could put is like 20 amp hour or 25 amp hour. Yeah, like I've gotten quotes on those, but I kind of want like a 30, 35, 72 volt, but that's a bigger, taller battery and it won't clear. But they have a 30 amp hour, 60 volt. Oh, the bike itself, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so do I want less power with more range or more power with less range, because I could get more power, more range, but it won't fit in the bike, and you got to customize it. Because the amp hours is just the capacity of the battery, like how long you can use it, and the voltage and the discharge is the power and punch. So it's really a toss-up. The downside is that it's a small bike, so you can't really fit a huge battery in it like you can, a standard electric dirt bike, a bigger bike. Let me see. That's a Roadrunner right there. You see that one right there? That's like a little scooter, but it's called a Roadrunner. And that one right there, that can go about 65 or 70 miles per hour, that bike right there. Look up the Roadrunner Pro. That's a nice bike right there. Man, I kind of want a better bike, a more better quality. But then again, I don't know, I like that bike a lot. So it's a toss-up. Yeah, that bike right there, it's considered a scooter. They call it like a sit-down scooter, but it's kind of a bike in a way because it has a seat. Yeah, look up Roadrunner Pro e-bike. or e-scooter, and you'll see exactly that little bike with the slanted battery. Now that little one, you could fit a huge battery in it. Like they designed it where you could slide in a big battery, but my little red one, you can't put a big battery in that. No, I was actually looking at Facebook Marketplace today for like used Surons. And yeah, I seen like a few clapped out Surons for like 2,300 bucks. And I'm like, that's actually not bad. Just pop a seat on it with some grips. Yeah, see, but the thing though is that one, I believe it doesn't have rear suspension, and I need rear suspension. Yeah, so, or does it have rear suspension? Man, I gotta see, does a Roadrunner Pro have rear suspension? But I kind of like the dirt bike. I could ride off, curbs, jump curbs, wheelie. All right, so there's 4 people so far, guys. All right, guys, so upgrading the Yozma is winning. So I guess you guys really like that little red bike. Yeah, that is true. Jap car, so it would be kind of cool to build it. I can get the controller, like a better far driver controller, bigger battery, and the stock motor will handle some good power. Yeah, plus that was like my first real like electric dirt bike too, so it kind of has like a lot of like meaning to it, memories. First ride out too. And if I upgrade the controller and battery, I could easily hang on the freeway, so that'll be crazy. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna do that like often, but if they did hop on the freeway, man, that it could definitely hang with those other bikes. Yo, it's a girl, Jackie. What's up? You're a whole what? mole? You're high. Did you mean to call me a hoe? Or a hole, like a hole in the ground, or a hoe? A pole? I'm a pole? Or a mole? I think it's a mole, right? Don't they call those like a mole rat or something? Let me see, what is this right here? Oh, damn, that's actually a skull, no? That's actually pretty creative right there. That's a skull. That's pretty dope. All right, that's not spam. That's not spam. Hey, shit, man, she's a hole. Is that what you meant? You meant you're a hole? Or a hoe? Big old truck. My Botskis. Let me see. Gonna put you guys in the charger, guys. Hold up. Weed. Jackie, are you seeing double right now? Guys, I think her brain is fried. Edibles. Yo, guys, check it out. I found these at Target. It's these drinks. They're called Protein Pop. Look at the calories. 90 calories, right? Check it out. Coconut. 22 grams of protein. And these things are like $2 and something cents. That is like not bad at all for 22 grams of protein. And they're pretty good too, though. They kind of have like the... Well, I had one that was like a raspberry. It kind of tasted like a Red Bull in a way, like the similar. But it's literally... And it's clear too. It's clear. It's not like a milk or anything. Saw, what up? Yeah, you love coconut. I still drink the Faygo. Yeah, it's a good soda, very good soda. Good to see you in here. Well, yeah, everything's all right. Look at that underglow right there. 3000 GT. Alright, guys, look at more people post up. 1, 2, 4, 6 people. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, it's been kind of slow today. People just starting to come by. I've been here for like a little over an hour. You can give away an old carburetor or what? Oh yeah, monies are slow. Yeah, a lot of people are leaving right now at 7. Look at that. Be slow at night. Will eventually show up. You already there? Yeah, 6 already. All right, so far it's winning. Sell and get a better, bigger bike. So I guess the Yozma's losing, guys. Shift change, yep. That little dog right there. It's like a pit bull, I think, a baby pit bull. How much does the bigger bike cost? I was looking on Facebook Marketplace and I seen a few, or actually a couple. One was a little bit more, for 2,300, but new they're like 35. So instead of getting something new, I probably get something, a little bit like messed up. It needs like grips, tires, just like the things that wear out on a bike, the rubber stuff, and replace that. But yeah, so that's an option. Or the other option is upgrade the battery. I can get a big battery for the Yozma and a controller, and it'll completely transform that bike, So it's either way I can go, but I'm just trying to think. I'll probably go on that side, guys. Let me see. All right. Oh man, his name is Kelvin with the Kelvin. Very cool guy. Man, that bike is an animal, guys. Look it up on YouTube. It's called a King Goat. He bought it for like 4,000 something. And that thing pulls like no tomorrow. You gotta like hold on to the bars and it doesn't stop pulling. The torque is like insane. And it goes about, I think, like 65. I haven't heard him do that. That's weird, the train. I wonder why they do that. Oh, because there's two trains, that's why. I guess they got to alert each other. That's kind of cool. Upgrade the Yozma. Teresa, what up? Yeah, no, it's a nice ride. Very, very high quality. Look it up on YouTube. They have the King Goat, and they have the, I don't know, it's like a smaller version, but it's a hub motor, so it's not as torquey. But his is a mid-drive, and yeah, that's a badass bike. The only thing that I don't like about his bike is the weight of it and the height. It's got a very tall seat height. Yeah, you got to be like pretty tall to ride that bike. Let me sell the Yozma. Exactly, saw. Yeah, but I could easily sell the bike for, let me see, I can get 1,400 for it, you know, because it's basically new, and you know it's like upgraded too with the lights and you know the street tires and stuff like that. And then I mean, if I do that, I could definitely, I could save for it. I don't know. I mean, I think if I sell it, I could easily just wait until I get a new one, you know? There's a mini crowd already, guys. I'll cover the difference. I don't know. I mean, it's still up in the air though, for sure. Yeah, as far as like selling it and stuff like that and upgrading, I got to see my options with the battery too. Sleep on it, yeah, for sure. But you know, a nicer bike would be nice though, you know, because from there you don't really have to upgrade to anything, you know, because when you already have the power, the speed, you know, like the next thing from there is probably just, you know, upgrading parts, you know, which is fun in itself. But as far as like needing another bike after that, there is really no other bike, you know. All right, for sure. I'll let you know. But yeah, but next time I chill with Kelvin, I'll I'll let you guys get a closer look of the bike. You guys are really gonna like that bike. It's pretty unique. Yeah, 35 to 40. That's it. It just tops out, and the battery is kind of small. You know, it doesn't hang with the bigger batteries. I mean, the bigger bikes, because the bigger bikes have, you know, bigger batteries, bigger battery, more capacity. You know, and then that frame is kind of small. You know, you can't really fit a huge battery in it. Hello, guys. I'm gonna Yup, exactly, Jean Clay. You only live once, right? I'm gonna drink my protein pop, guys. Pineapple and pina colada. 22 grams of protein, guys, from 90 calories. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, these things are pretty good. They sell them at Target. 90 calories, 22 grams of protein. That's like pretty good. And it's like a clear drink. I don't know how they put, protein in like something clear. I thought it would have to be like milk or, a plant-based or something. Pina colada is good. It's pretty good. Open it in and go. Let me see caffeine. Does this thing have caffeine? 0 sugar. Shake well. Pop is highly saturated. Helps build and maintain lean muscle. Shake well. Pop is clear, non-carbonated drink that delivers 22 grams of protein in every serving. 22% of the recommended daily requirements. It's refreshing, chilled or over ice. Yeah, I'm definitely going to stock up on these. Hugo Skis, what up? They have a cross there? Yeah, they have a cross right there. Right in front. Happy Monday. Yeah, today the streets were empty. Have you guys noticed? There was like nobody driving around. It would have been kind of cool to walk around today. VIP member. All right, so Rusty has to become a member. All right, so Rusty, you gotta push that join button. Make sure you record that cross good. Big Rust. You don't want YouTube to have your credit card number. We'll do it with the prepaid. You look at the prepaid, nice. Surskis. So Hugo, since you're around MacArthur Park, why don't you do some live streaming around LA? And then we'll all sub to you. We'll be in your chat. Or anybody else who live streams in here. Yeah, you should consider it. I'll give you a shout out. Japcar, you too. Rusty, you too. Saw, Gene Clay, everybody in the chat. Ricky, just go live. That's it. No editing. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, there's already like 6 or 7 people. People just showed up out of nowhere. Kind of cool. I mean, you're supposed to signal, but really nobody does it here. Hello. Exactly, saw. Damn, what the hell? It's like a racetrack right here. Quarter mile right here, racetrack. Drag strip. All right, got my credit card number ready. What the hell? What are you talking about? Saw a charge for Target recently. Yeah, that's funny. Well, yeah, guys, really nothing going on. I'll probably just end up cutting it off right here, and then I'll be live tomorrow. We'll do like let's go to Hollywood. We'll see what's going on over there. If we find any content. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, guys. I came a little bit late, and some people showed up. Might be a little rain. Yeah, rain is coming, definitely. That's what I heard. Yo, appreciate that. Yeah, I'll walk around Hollywood. Yeah, you're welcome. As expected, 20% in the morning. Oh, okay. If it's in the morning, then I'm all good. This person fell asleep at the light. Oh, it broke down, guys. Yeah, it broke down. Yeah. Sounds like it ran out of gas. We gotta start it. That's good. Yeah, that engine sounds fried. Yeah, it sucks. Sounds like an exhaust leak, vacuum leak, a lot of stuff. Pretty easy car to repair and maintain, but people just don't do it, you know? Those engines are like super easy. Friday. Yeah, Friday for sure. I'll show up a little bit later on Friday. If I don't go to the diner, we'll just play it by ear. But yeah, on a more busy day, I'll go later. Yeah, it does suck. All right, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll hit up Hollywood. Thanks everybody who smashed the like in chat. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a good night. Peace. Yeah, you're very welcome.